In a dramatic political shift, former Kogi West Senator Dino Melaye has officially denounced the People's Democratic Party, PDP, a party he once defended with passionate energy. While the flamboyant politician is no stranger to controversy or political realignments, his latest move has raised serious questions about the state of the PDP and what it means for Nigeria's 2027 elections. Is it a warning shot, a political chess move, and maybe a rebranding masterstroke? So why did he walk away from the party he once defended so fiercely? Today, we break down the 5 real reasons Dino Melaye resigned from the PDP. Let's go. 1. Internal betrayal. When Dino Melaye threw his hat into the ring for the Kogi State's governorship under the PDP, he wasn't just running a campaign, he was trusting the party to stand solidly behind him. But instead of the loyalty he expected, what he encountered was a wave of internal sabotage. Behind the scenes, key PDP power brokers within Kogi State reportedly aligned with rival interests, deliberately starving his campaign of critical funding and logistical support. To the public, they smiled and waved the party flag with him. But internally, they were undermining his chances, pulling strings to ensure he failed. Some even leaked strategic information and quietly mobilized grassroots structures for other candidates. It wasn't just political rivalry. It was betrayal in the most calculated form. For Dino, this wasn't just a lost election. It was a breaking point, a moment of painful clarity where he realized that the party he had defended time and time again no longer defended him. That betrayal burned deeper than political defeat. It fractured his confidence in PDP's internal loyalty system and exposed the rot within. He didn't just walk away from the ballot, he walked away from trust in PDP. Second, failed political direction. One of the biggest reasons Dino Melaye resigned from the PDP was the party's repeated failure to evolve politically. Over the years, he observed a disturbing pattern: the recycling of the same political strategies, the same campaign slogans, and most notably, the same presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar. After 3 consecutive presidential losses, Dino and many others within the party felt it was time for a radical shift, a new direction that reflected the changing mood and demographic of the Nigerian electorate. Instead, the PDP chose to stick to its comfort zone, relying on aging political figures with outdated messaging that no longer resonates with the masses, especially the youth. The party showed little willingness to embrace new ideas, technology, or even grassroots movements demanding reform and transparency. To Dino, the PDP began to look like a vehicle stuck in reverse, moving nowhere fast. He became disillusioned with the party's lack of strategy, absence of innovation, and failure to inspire hope. With 2027 approaching fast, he knew remaining on that sinking ship would only drag him down. So, he jumped, not out of betrayal, but out of political survival and vision. 3. Lack of youth inclusion. One of the core reasons Dino Melaye walked away from the PDP is the party's long-standing disconnect from the Nigerian youths, both in voice and in vision. Dino has always positioned himself as a youth-facing politician, active on social media, fluent in Gen Z lingo, and willing to engage directly with street-level issues. Whether through viral videos, grassroots appearances, or bold public statements, he understands that politics is no longer just for the elites. It's on TikTok, Instagram, and in the streets. But the PDP, still trapped in geriatric politics, recycling the same political figures from decades past. Despite claiming to be a party of the people, it has consistently failed to empower young leaders or reflect the energy and demands of Nigeria's largest demographic, its youth. Instead of creating platforms for new, innovative voices, the party clings to outdated systems, familiar faces, and obsolete playbooks. To Dino, this wasn't just disappointing, it was dangerous. With millions of young Nigerians now politically aware, bold, and hungry for real change, ignoring them is political suicide. And so, he left because, in his view, the PDP was no longer built for the future. 4. Internal crisis and infighting. Dino Melaye's decision to resign from the PDP wasn't sudden. It was the result of years of watching the party slowly self-destruct from the inside. The once powerful opposition party has been plagued by persistent internal conflicts, faction versus faction, ego against ego, and endless court battles over leadership and legitimacy. Instead of focusing on nation building or offering Nigerians a credible alternative to the ruling party, the PDP has been locked in internal chaos. There's no clear chain of command, no unified voice, and certainly no discipline. From the national level down to state structures, loyalty is divided, and party organs often work at cross purposes. Dino, who had fiercely defended the party in public, reportedly became disillusioned behind closed doors. He was tired of pretending everything was okay, while watching the PDP tear itself apart with petty rivalries, unresolved zoning issues, and power struggles. To him, it wasn't just poor leadership, it was a broken home. And no matter how loud or loyal he was, one man cannot fix a house that's determined to collapse from within. Melaye's resignation is his way of stepping out before the roof completely caves in. 5. Strategic exit for 2027. Let's be honest, Dino Melaye is not the kind of politician who waits to be sidelined. He's a strategist, not a spectator. His decision to resign from the PDP isn't just about past frustrations, it's about positioning himself for the future. With the 2027 general elections looming, Dino knows that political survival depends on early moves, smart alignments, and being in the right camp before the drums of power begin to beat. By exiting now, he buys time to rebrand his public image, reconnect with grassroots supporters, and rebuild political alliances that were weakened under PDP's fractured system. Whether he joins the Labour Party, the NNPP, or collaborates with a new political movement, one thing is clear. Dino is preparing for relevance, not retirement. He understands that the Nigerian political terrain rewards those who are visible, vocal, and strategically flexible. Staying in PDP, a party he may view as stale, out of touch, and structurally weak, would only dim his chances in 2027. So, he's stepping back, not to fade away, but to reload. This is not an exit, it's an evolution, and 2027 may just be his next big play. So, Dino didn't just resign, he recalculated. And whether you love him or not, one thing's clear. Dino Melaye is playing long-term politics, and PDP just lost one of its loudest voices. What do you think? Is Dino planning a major comeback? Or is this the end of the road? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more raw Nigerian political breakdowns. This is Blackish Gold, where real stories unfold. Watch the next video showing on your screen now.